like contracts, right? Like it's like these are your roles,
no
these
yelling,
are your responsibilities,
no swearing.
yeah. And like I have my roles and responsibilities, and so does she. So like if one thing is on her list, I literally have to give up, you know, decision-making power on that because that's her job.
Actually, I didn't think that's where you're going with that. What our biggest fight, I think, at the beginning, when we first were little baby entrepreneurs, is deciding whose job it was. Like the infant is like, that's not my job, that's your job. Because they both have plates that are so full, and so it's like, no, that's your job. And then the amount of energy you can go back and forth, like, no, it's your job, no, it's your job, no, it's your job. It's like,
and
okay.
then you can see where the sister aspect comes in under that, right? Because it's just a power struggle at that point. It's like, no, I'm using the bathroom first. No,
Interesting.
Yeah,
Super cool. Okay, so on that note, I've gained a lot actually, because as I was alluding before, you two are talking, and I could see like there's a lot of positive synergy between you two. It's just in my mind, I'm like, can I ever do it? Is it even possible? Like, of course it's obvious you guys have put in. It just didn't happen overnight. It's not like you guys were lucky. You guys have put in a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely.
So when it comes to partnership, I think one thing that I'm learning right away is, with everything in life and with all relationships, partnerships also require a lot of work and time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You can imagine that we've been married for 30-some years. It's essentially like, and you talk to any married couple that's been together for 30 years, the first thing they'll say is, oh, it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was work. It was hard work.
Yeah.
What I will say though is like when you go through those really hard times and then you make it through it, you actually become even deeper in that relationship. Because like we had points that we literally never thought we could be in even deeper of a relationship, but we go through a really high friction period, we'll call it, and then when we come out of that, we actually have a much more connected, stronger relationship together.
And I think what really stood out is initially when you guys started, you guys had ground rules or a contract. Like, for instance, no yelling, you were saying?
Yeah, no yelling, no swearing.
Yeah.
No, that came later. So
That came
we
later?
didn't start with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can see
And
how
it's been revised.
progressed. Yeah,
It's been revised?
Yeah. And then like, it's so funny because when you're starting to implement a system, you don't always follow it right away, right? It's just like, oh, we all have a January 1st, we have these New Year's resolutions, and like 2 weeks later, you're not really following them.
Right.
So we have that same kind of issue with having this contractual agreement. We'll be like, you're not following the rules.
That could become another fight, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys feel that you have to look at the contract rules now, or it's kind of embedded in your relationship with time?
Yeah, no, I think we're at a space now that is good. Like, we don't really have that anymore. And now it's more second nature.
Yeah.
We've already done...
We've learned the behavior now, so it's now there, right?
And you know what's really cool about it is, if you're in such a close relationship as you guys are sisters, and then you become business partners, then people feel, like a lot of people feel, as I felt before coming here, that would be quite destructive for one's life. But if you amalgamate them and their synergies, that actually enhances the experience of your life, because you're spending a lot more time with family than you would have otherwise.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely,
right?
Absolutely. And it's so exciting to be able to share something with someone you love, right? Like, something you love, your business, with someone you love, it's just an amazing experience together. And because you go through so many hardships together, again, like when we come out of those, we're way more bonded together and we're way closer.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, on that note, I would thank for your time.